Almost 2 years ago, I had a concept that changed not only the way that I think about making an income, but the way that I think about life. In my opinion, it is the best kept secret to creating wealth, freedom, and choices for yourself. Because the reality is, while ever you are trading your time for money, whether you work as self-employed or for an employer, where you work an hour to get paid an hour, where you get a monthly, annual, or weekly salary, where you have to physically show up to create that income, you can never create time freedom, and you're always capped on what you can earn. As most millionaires know, you need to put work into something once that has the potential to keep paying you over and over and over again for a lifetime. That is how you create wealth. Wealth is having time and money. And that is what Arbonne can give you. When I first heard about Arbonne, I'd been living in London for 2 years. I had moved over 2 years prior from Australia to do performing. And after moving over and going to a bunch of auditions and getting knocked back, as you do as a performer, I said to myself that I didn't have the confidence to pursue my dreams, and instead of plucking up the courage to keep going, I ended up going and finding a job in finance instead. Now, as soul-destroying as that was, I spent the first 2 years of that job just complaining about my life and doing absolutely nothing to change it. I don't know if anyone else can relate to me there. And I remember the one day so vividly. I was sitting at my desk and I wrote down my salary and what I earned, because it never changes, and I times that figure by 45 because I knew that's how long left I had until I was going to retire. And when I looked at that figure on that piece of paper, I said to myself, you have to be joking. Because I know that I am worth so much more than what is on that piece of paper, and how can I create more? So coincidentally, 2 days later, I was introduced to Arbonne and the business opportunity that it could provide. And for me, it just made too much sense. For a lot of reasons, but I'm going to highlight 4. It's a plan B income stream. People need that more than ever before now. It's an asset, something that can generate you money whether you're there or not. Brilliant. Third, it's something you work alongside everything you're doing. Great, I really needed something like that. But the 4th thing that I want to highlight is it's something that I was already doing. So I was already showering every single day. I hope you are as well. I was already on social media every day, and I'm guessing you probably are as well. And I was already recommending things, books, films, TVs to people, things that I loved to people. So the only difference between you and me right now is that I now get paid to do those things, and you probably don't. So if you currently have no time, no money, no job satisfaction, or you are just looking for a new adventure, then this video is for you. So what is Arbonne? Arbonne is a $500 million company that was founded in 1975 by a gentleman called Peter Morg. He had a vision that he wanted to create pure, safe, and beneficial products that were distributed via a business model called social marketing. We are the #1 company for healthy living inside and out. We specialize in results-driven, clinically tested skincare, nutrition, and personal care products. We are vegan, we are gluten-free, we're sustainable, we're kosher. We have over 2,000 ingredients on our not allowed list. We are becoming a B Corporation, and what that means is we put purpose above profits, and our mission is to be, by 2030, completely zero waste. How incredible is that? What I understood, basic business 101, was that you want to have 2 things working for you at all times. You want to have a product or service that appeals to everybody. Now, we have that in abundance with Arbonne. We have over 500 products in our range, something for everybody. Number 2, you want to have a product that is highly consumable. So that means that people are going to use it, it's going to run out, and they're always going to reorder. Now, think about this. Have you had a protein shake? Have you brushed your teeth? Have you had a shower today? You're already doing this. So Arbonne is an ultra premium product at an affordable price for this exact reason. Whenever you go out and buy a product from the high street, up to 85% of that product's worth and what you're paying for is actually how it got to the shelf. The wholesaler, the retailer, the warehouse, they all need a cut of the pie. So with Arbonne, we have a 3-step process. You will hear about a product via a word of mouth referral by a consultant like myself. People will then go on to their own online website and shop online and put in their payment details, and then Arbonne will deliver it straight to their door. So by cutting out all those middlemen, we get to have an ultra premium product at an affordable price. And then the rest of the money that used to be spent on that process gets to go into the research and development, making the products better, and also back into the consultants' hands, like myself, with the people that actually integrally and authentically recommend products that they genuinely use. It's genius. I had no time to be going around and knocking on people's doors, collecting leaflets and handing out money and all sorts like that. But what I realized is that Arbonne is a business in a box. Everything is set up for us. They've got the customer services, they've got the law team, they make the products, they market the products. Everything that they do is already set up for me, and all I have to do is talk about it. So you're probably thinking, yep, that sounds amazing, but what is it that you actually do? So all I did when I started my business was I stopped, started, and I shared. I stopped buying all my products off the high street, feeding someone else's pocket and making someone else wealthy. I started to shop for my own online shop with Arbonne, where I get a 35 to 50% discount, where I know I'm using products that are good for me and good for the planet, and then I start to make an income from it, and I teach other people to do the same thing. How to redirect an already existing expense and make an income from it. How smart is that? And how you share this opportunity is totally up to you. I always say, do what you love and you will do amazing. So for me, I go and meet people for coffee or a glass of wine after work. I will share a similar presentation to the one that you're hearing today. I will always give them a full-size bag of products for them to take home and try for 2 days. And then after that, I'll meet back up with them. I'll get my products back because they're my business tools. And then I'll see if the business is a fit for them, if products are a fit for them, or if not, do they know anyone else who is looking for an opportunity that they can refer to me? And that's it. People will either love the products and become your customers, or they will jump in and join you in your business. When you build a team, you have the opportunity to get paid on not only your own efforts, but the efforts of your team as well. That enables you to get paid on time that doesn't exist in your life. What I love about this company is it's a level playing field. You get out what you put in. It's a flexible structure. So if you're introduced to the business by someone and you want to run it quicker and harder and faster than that person, you can overtake them in levels of management and you can earn a larger paycheck. You're never capped in this business. You have the opportunity to earn as much or as little as you want, from a couple of £100 a month to tens of thousands of pounds a month. It's completely effort-based. It's irrelevant when you start. You can out-earn anyone in the company. We have still not found the top income earner in Arbonne. This business is for anyone and everyone. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have barristers, we have singers, performers, teachers, stay-at-home mums, nutritionists. There is someone exactly like you right now making a massive success of his business because it fits for anyone and everyone. All you need to do is find 5 to 10 hours a week to build this into your life. Most of the people in my team I didn't know before I started my business, but social media has revolutionized the game. You can connect with people from all around the world in seconds, and then your scalability with this business is huge because everything is run from your computer or your phone. Your business is open 365 days of the year, 24 hours a day in every single country that we operate in. I currently have a team in Australia and New Zealand, and when I go to sleep at night and I wake up in the morning, my business has grown and flourished whilst I've been asleep. There's an amazing quote by Warren Buffett, and he says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, then you're going to work until you die. And as morbid as that sounds, that is actually the reality, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing what we have with Arbonne, because it's a way for you to create exactly that for yourself. When I first got started, I followed the system for success of people that had gone before me, and I plugged into that. I got a bit of all the ranges. I got a bit of nutrition, skincare, makeup for me to use and to share with other people. It was really important that I was being integral and I was actually using the products that I was talking about to other people. I had no background in business, but I knew I was coachable and I knew I was willing to work hard. So if you've ever learned a new skill in your life, when you've started a new job or picked up a hobby, then you can learn everything you need to know to build this business. When you sign up to Arbonne, you have a coach and a mentor that is there to support you every step of the way. Be your biggest cheerleader. They're going to coach you to the top. And not only that, when you actually start, you become a part of a team. And that's one of the best things that has given me is a community feel with this business. We have the most spirited, uplifting, selfless, motivating people a part of Arbonne. And the community itself is like nothing I have ever met before in my life. Most of my team I didn't know before I started my business, but they have quickly become some of my best friends that I know are going to be my friends for life from building this business. At the second level of management, you are able to will your business. So if anything, God forbid, were to happen to me, Arbonne would keep paying my paycheck to my family every single month when I'm not around anymore. Do you know anything else that enables you to do that? At the third level of management, Arbonne pay for you to drive a white Mercedes of your choice. Now, this is just visual validation that this business works. And we have over 150 white Mercedes in the UK alone. And this number is growing every single month, more and more now than ever before, because people are looking for what we have with this company. At the fourth level of management, which is the pinnacle level, National Vice President, Arbonne award you 2 holidays a year. They fly you to Maui and they also fly you to Las Vegas for our global conference every single year. You are showered in gifts. And at every level, when you promote, you are absolutely celebrated like I've never, ever seen before from any company that I've ever been a part of. This business is not easy, but it's simple. It's not get rich quick, but if you're willing to put the work in, this business works. The past 2 years since starting my Arbonne business, I have grown so much as a person. I used to have such low self-esteem, and I can wholeheartedly say now that I actually love myself, and I know that I'm capable of anything and anything that I want to put my mind to, and that just never used to be the case for me before. I've grown more in the last 2 years than I have in the last 10, and it is down to this business. I've been showered in Tiffany and jewelry. I've been asked to speak in front of hundreds of people at conferences. My Arbonne paycheck alone right now is enabling my partner and I to pay for our dream wedding in Thailand next year, and we don't have to budget anything. It's enabling us to travel. But the biggest thing that it has given me is hope for the future. And not only for myself, but for so many other people in my team and for people that I'm yet to meet yet. Ultimately in Arbonne, you get rewarded for helping other people become successful. How incredible is that? And what other industry allows that? This business will be different things for different people, but whatever you are looking for, Arbonne can be the vehicle to get you there. Ultimately, what I've learned in the last 2 years is that happiness is being able to be present. And when you're stressed about time and money, you can't be. Arbonne has the power to give you choices. If you currently don't have enough money, that is why you need to do this business. If you currently don't have enough time, that is why you need to do this business. So a question I want to ask you is, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time if nothing in your life changes? Because for me, that did not look good. So I really want to encourage you right now, if money and time was no object, what would you be doing with your day? And would you be doing what you're doing right now? Because if not, change it. I also thought to myself when I first heard about Arbonne, what if it doesn't work? But what if it does work? There is zero risk to starting this business. If it didn't work, I just bought some products that, worst case scenario, I could just use myself or I could sell and just have amazing skin and health for the next couple of months. Or best case scenario is it works and I get everything that I've ever wanted. And I get to start peeling off those dreams that I stuck on a shelf years and years ago because I never thought I'd get to achieve them. And I get to start ticking them off. And I've already started doing that. You now know everything that you need to know to get started. This business is learn as you go and earn as you go. Trust in the person that's shown you this video, jump in and just take action. I look forward to meeting so many of you so very soon, to working together, to building our dreams together, and above all, having so much fun together. When I first heard about Arbonne, I knew this was going up like a rocket ship, with or without me. Please don't be that person that stood by and watched it happen and never took action.